A radioactive leak at a nuclear power plant right here in Minnesota.
We are talking 400,000 gallons of contaminated water.
At a radioactive leak at Xcel Energy's nuclear power plant.
Over 200 fish that lived in the river near the plant have died.
All right, guys, behind me right now is a river that was 1 year ago radioactive, and I'm here to catch some big fish because in the winter, as you can see, this river is really warm right now simply because of the nuclear power plant, and big fish swim up to this area, like downstream of the nuclear power plant for a couple miles, and you have really big smallmouth, really big catfish, pike, carp, really everything swims up into this area to stay warm for the winter. I've got some suckers today, and we're looking at some really good fishing conditions, and I've got a little stretch of bank to myself here, and we're gonna see what we can catch. Okay, well, I think I'm probably gonna start with a big sucker. I have a lot of fatheads in there, as you can see, but these big suckers, I want to try and see if there's any large smallmouth in this area right here. So I've got a small O hook or circle hook. This current here is actually not looking very good. Like, look at how strong this is. For a fish to actually be able to grab this sucker, it's gonna be pretty hard, and I'm gonna have to be pretty accurate with my cast. So I think I'm gonna have to switch spots right away. Look at this. Big old sucker. Red horse. So the power plant dumps warm water up farther at, like right at the spillway. It dumps warm water in, and as it goes farther down river, the water gets colder and colder, obviously. So I think I'm probably just gonna start off with a sucker. Maybe we'll try a fathead. A little jig head here. 8-pound tests. Little white jig head like that. We'll see what happens. All right, let's give this a try. Much rockier. The other spot was sandy. This is all rock. I set my rod down on the bank for 1 second to change the battery in the GoPro, and we got a fish on the sucker. Yep, big smallie. It's a nice smallie. Yep, dude. My GoPro was about to die, so I set the rod down on the bank, loosen the drag all the way, take out the battery of the GoPro, and the thing starts just peel and drag. So I think it's a good smallmouth. I do just have a little hook, and it was a pretty decent sucker, so I think it should probably be a good fish. I'm hoping it's not a pike. I haven't seen it jump yet. I don't know if the smallies jump in the winter, really. Feels like it might be a pike. I'm hoping it's a smallmouth though, or a walleye. That would be sick. Oh my gosh, it's a giant smallmouth. It's a giant smallmouth. He's barely even fighting though for a smallie. My hands are freezing cold. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to grab him. First fish of the day, finally. After changing a bunch of spots, so we got a big one on. This is a big fish, not even kidding. From the jump that I saw on him, he looked pretty darn big. Yep. Please stay on, little buddy, or big buddy, I should say. Just right here. Oh yeah, jeez. Oh my gosh, he's so fat. I'm just gonna walk him in, honestly. Just gonna walk him in. Got him. I got him. Dude, chunk. Look at the belly on that thing, dude. Holy cow, he's built. He's freaking built. Look at this. Come on, GoPro. All right, let's grab the hook out. Boom. Yes, sir. That's like a 3-pounder. But all right, guys, here it is. Look at that. Just a chunk, dude. This thing is built. The belly doesn't look big on camera, but it's girthy, dude. It might be actually, we're looking at like 3 3/4 pounds, maybe 4 pounds. He's really short, but he's really fat. So that's an awesome fish. First one of the day. I'm happy with that. Let's go. off he goes. First one of the day. That might be the strat. Might just want to cast our suckers out there, loosen the drag, and let a fish try to find them. All right, so let me explain to you guys a little bit about the radioactive material in this river here. So November of 2022, energy plants leaked 400,000 gallons of radioactive material water. So they have a plant that dumps water into the river, and a pipe burst, and all the chemicals and everything started dumping into the river, and that happened for 6 months straight before they finally fixed it. So all the fish from this river, all the way down, like probably a couple of miles, they all had radioactive material chemicals going through them. So these fish are all affected. So technically these are radioactive smallmouth right here. So I haven't seen any fish with 3 eyes yet, but we're gonna see what happens. Gonna head back down to this little area here. I found a good spot. So I think this is like a shallower like rock stretch where these fish are just like piled up. There might be a few deep holes in there that these fish are sitting in, but I'm gonna do the same thing I just did last time with just casting out a sucker and see if a fish will grab it. All right, so I have one little sucker. See if we can get one on him. All right, send him out there, and we get to wait from the bank. So windy, sleeting, hailing, raining, snowing, all at the same time. The worst fishing conditions you could ask for being outside, but the fish might be eating. We'll see. I'm gonna check the bait. I don't think there's a fish on, but there might be some weight there. We'll see. Is that a fish? That's a fish. Nope. I just pulled it. There is teeth marks. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we got 30-mile-per-hour gusts out here. It's bad. It's freezing cold. It's like 32 degrees. It's snowing like bad. I don't know if you guys can see in the background. I'll get some close-ups. It's super fast winds, and the snow is just like hitting. So I'm trying to catch more fish. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Actually, the guy on the dock has another one on. I wish I was on the dock. We might be on a one fish day, but the conditions are so bad. I got two fatheads on there. This is my last attempt. If I can't get any fish on these 2 fatheads right here, I'm gonzo. Gonna do some ice fishing tomorrow probably with the rest of the minnows. I've been ice fishing since like November 29th and barely catch anything so far. I only caught crappies, a few small bass, and a few perch. So it's been pretty brutal. That's why I haven't posted any ice fishing videos so far. So yeah, let's see what we can catch on these minnows, or else that's it. Conditions are too brutal. I can't even feel my hands. I'm actually concerned for frostbite now. Can't take it anymore. This is actually terrible. I literally cannot feel my hands. They're numb. Hopefully I'll be getting an ice fishing video up for you guys sometime soon. Thank you guys for watching today's video. See you on the next one.